Good day, pupils at home. How are we doing? How are we enjoying our holidays? I'm teacher Osaseri Jonathan. I will be learning whole numbers today in our mathematics. This is our first topic for the term, whole numbers. Under whole numbers, we are going to be counting in tens, hundreds, and thousands. So sit back, take your notebooks, your biro, and write and learn with me. Do we understand? Now let's go. First example 1, we're going to start with counting in tens. When we say counting in tens, you are counting and adding 10, 10. You're adding what? 10, 10. Now on a piece of paper, you just count 10 in one side of your note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. After counting, what you do when you are counting in tens, this 10 you counted in one side, you'll be adding it to the number. Say adding it to the number. Are you with me? I hope you are following. Now let's go. This is number 10. 10. Let's add this 10 to it. Let's see if we have 20. This is 10. So let's count 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Can we see it? 20. Now let's add another 10 to 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. This is 30. So you keep adding 10, 10 to give you the number. So when we add 10 to 30 now, it will give us 40. Plus 10, 50. Plus 10, 60. Plus 10, 70. Plus 10, 80. Plus 10, 90. Plus 10, 100. Plus 10, 110. Plus 10, 120. Plus 10, 130. Plus 10, 140. Plus 10, 150. Plus 10, 160. Plus 10, 170. Plus 10, 180. Plus 10, 190. Plus 10, 200. We can continue. You can keep going on and on and on until you are tired. Or you can even get to millions and all that. So this is counting in tens. Let's go over it again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. I hope you counted with me. Thank you. Now let's go to the next one. Counting in hundreds. Counting in hundred, just like what we did in tens. Counting in 100, you'll be adding 100 to it. But we cannot count 100 because it's a lot of numbers. So what you do in your book, you just write 100 in one side of your book. 100. Have you done that? So after writing 100, this 100, that's what we are going to be adding to the numbers. Do we understand? Now let's go. This is 100. Say 100. 100. Now let's add 100 to 100 and see if it will give us 200. This 100, add it to this. When we say add is what? Plus. Plus 100. Now let's bring it together. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 1, 2. Can you see that? So 100 plus 100 is what? 200. 200 plus 100, 300. 300 plus 100, 400. 400 plus 100, 500. 500 plus 100, 600. 600 plus 100, 700. 700 plus 100, 800. 800 plus 100, 900. Etc. It means and so on and so forth. Now let's count it together. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, etc. Are we following? Good children. Now look at the difference between tens and 100. In our tens, we have how many 0? 1 0. In 100, we have how many 0? 2 zeros. Do we understand that? Now the next one we are looking at is counting in thousands. It's counting in what? Thousands. Thousands has 3 zeros. Thousands has how many zeros? 3 zeros. Now when you are counting in thousands, you are adding 1,000. You are adding what? 1,000. Now let's go. 1,000 plus 1,000 will give us 2,000. Plus 2,000 plus 1,000 will give us 3,000. 3,000 plus 1,000, 4,000. 4,000 plus 1,000, 5,000. 5,000 plus 1,000, 6,000. 6,000 plus 1,000, 7,000. 7,000 plus 1,000, 8,000. 8,000 plus 1,000, 9,000. And so on and so forth. I hope we understand it very well. Counting in tens, 100 and 1,000. You are going to add more to it in your book on your own. Now let's look at this. You have a little work to do for me, which is your homework. Number one, we have 100, 110, 120, 130, and we have some missing numbers here. Dash, dash, dash. It means you are going to fill it in those numbers that are missing. And when you have 100, 110, 120, 130, simply means they are counting in what? They are counting in what? They are counting in tens. So you just add 10 tens to all these numbers. It will give you your missing number. Do you understand that? The other one you're going to do, number 2. You have missing number at the beginning. Dash, dash, then you have 470, 480, 490, and there's a dash. They are still counting in tens. So add tens to 490 to give you this. And to get the beginning, some of you will say, Madam Auntie, they don't teach me this. You minus. When I say minus, you subtract 10 from 400. And number 3, 600, 700, 800. There's no number here. No number here. It means numbers are missing. What are they counting in? They are counting in 100. So what you do, you add 100 to 800 to give you what is here. Add 100 to that number you got to give you what is there. Add number to it. Please do not forget to do your homework and be good children.